through our imagination and through our self-talk, we can go back and we can reparent new beliefs into ourselves. We can say, what we learned or what we were told about ourselves actually isn't true. Like you are worthy and you are deserving and you are, all these things. And so we can literally change the subconscious programming by working with our inner child and reparenting it. And then on the other side of the coin, I write children's books to help children and parents have tools so that they don't grow up having to do all this rewiring that we're having to do because of all these disempowering belief systems that were taught to us. That's what I do.
Awesome. That's a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, conscious parenting, I don't think I've heard of that before,
Yeah, conscious
but that
parenting is
makes a lot of sense.
it is what it's saying. Like it's really simple. It's just about being conscious, being in the now moment. Because typically what we're doing is I'm sure listeners have heard this, maybe you've heard this, that we only operate off of about 5 or 10% of our brain. And what that really means is the conscious part of our brain. Everything else is subconscious programming. It's what was built in those first 7 years. It's the autopilot that keeps us going. It's why we can get into a car and drive to work the same route that we go every day and get there and not remember even driving because your autopilot goes on. The human body is so incredibly sophisticated. And the subconscious mind, what it does is it actually helps us to reserve energy. We don't have to be consciously thinking about, getting our heart to beat or to do repetitive tasks that we've already learned how to do. But so many belief systems are held within the subconscious mind, just what we believe about who we are or how we should respond or what people should do or when we should be happy or when we should be sad. And so often we most like 99% of the time, we're parenting or even relating within relationships through subconscious programming. We get triggered. We just say certain things. We just say what we were, the behaviors that were modeled for us, the way people spoke around us growing up. That becomes our norm. And so we just do it. And then we later regret it because maybe we yelled at our kid or, we weren't kind or something like that. And we're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. You were just acting out of your subconscious mind. You were just acting out of what you were taught and the behaviors that were modeled to you. And we're really innocent to those things, but we have to take responsibility for them without judgment. It's not our parents' fault. It's not our grandparents' fault. It's nobody's fault. It just happened. It's just what they learned. It's the way this matrix system has been set up to keep us disempowered and in these fear-based belief systems. It's what the televisions are modeling for us, the shows, the books are modeling for us. So we're innocent to this stuff, but we really have to take responsibility for it and know that us and only us have the power to change that. And all it takes really is awareness. We just have to become aware of what those programs are, what those belief systems are, what those habits and behaviors are. And once we become aware of them, we can start to consciously make new choices.
Very good. So, how can parents effectively reconnect with their inner child?
Well, the way you can effectively reconnect with your inner child is to introduce yourself to them, first of all, and realize that you even have one, that there is an inner child in there, and start to get to know your inner child. Just start turning in towards yourself and asking yourself how you really feel about something. What are the thoughts that you're having about it? What do you really want? What do you really need? And how does that really feel?